This is The Tall Short Part 2. Now I'll just mention, if you have not yet watched the clip titled, I guess logically, The Tall Short Part 1, you might want to do so. Okay? In this clip, we're going to explore the four words for the in Spanish, which are el, la, los, and las. And we're going to put them with the words tall, alto, and short, bajo. All right, let's look at number 1. The tall boys. Los chicos altos. Los chicos altos. Number 2, the tall girl. La chica alta. La chica alta. Number 3, the short girls. Las chicas bajas. Las chicas bajas. And number 4, the short boy. El chico bajo. El chico bajo. The thing that probably jumps out at you first is the fact that the description words follow. We say tall boys, they say boys tall. We say tall girl, they say girl tall. Okay? So in English we say pretty girl. In Spanish you say girl pretty. So just remember that. It's backwards. Which at some level, you know, think about the river that separates the Mexico from the United States. It's called El Rio Grande, which means the river big. In English, we'd express that big river, but in Spanish, they say river big. All right? Now, look at chicos. The word for chicos ends in OS. So the word for the also has to end in OS. Now, since tall is referring to boys, and since boys ends in OS, the word tall also has to end in OS. Think about a teeter-totter. If you have OS on one side of the teeter-totter, you have to have OS on the other side of the teeter-totter. Otherwise, you teeter, but you don't totter. It's got to be balanced. Or think about math. Whatever you do to one side of the equation, you do to the other side of the equation. So since the subject of the tall boys is boys, everything referring to boys, the and tall, ends in OS. Number 2, the subject is chica, girl. By the way, that's where we get the word chick. Like she was a really cool chick. And again, it's kind of an old term, but some of you might be familiar with the fact that girls used to be referred to as chicks. Okay. Chica ends in an A. So the word the has to end in an A, and tall is referring to girl, and since chica ends in an A, tall has to end in an A. Notice, the girl tall. And again, adjectives follow. We'd say the tall girl, they say the girl tall. Now, chicas, girls, ends in AS. Now, girls ends in AS. The is referring to girls, so the also has to end in AS. Just like on a teeter-totter, things are balanced. Or in math, you put AS on one side of the equation, you have to have it on the other side of the equation. Short is referring to chicas, so since chicas ends in an AS, short also ends in an AS. Literally, thus is, girls is, shorts is. And finally, the short boy is el chico bajo. Now, short makes sense. It's referring to boy, and boy ends in an O. But Mr. Holt, why isn't it low? Up here, it's OS, 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 A, AS, AS, AS. So if boy ends in an O, why doesn't the word the end in an O? Well, everybody say el Cinco de Mayo. El Cinco de Mayo. That means the 5th of May. And in El Cinco de Mayo, el means the. Now, even though we want to say lo chico, lo does not mean the. Remember, the 4 words for the are el, la, los, and las. So, el is the hard one. It's el chico bajo. Remember, it's not lo chico bajo, it's el. And if you ever get confused, just think about the 5th of May, el Cinco de Mayo. So again, there are 4 words for the. El, la, los, and las. And remember, description words generally follow. We say tall man. What do Spanish people say? Everybody, man, tall. All right.